right after I make this thing to this agency, I promise you, I promise you, I got you. Or if you would like me to do this right now, I could. But gotta switch my what's it called? Got the video pulled up. I'm gonna watch that. There's some chips in there. This shit takes too long. I need my flying car, bro. I'm trying to get to the video for Joe, man. Cause I'm a good streamer, man. I'm a really good streamer. I need to watch that video for Joe, fool. He asked me politely too. The kind man. See me, Joe? I'm fully throttled. Never. I'm not letting go. I'm letting go. Gotta get to this bitch for you. We there. We there. Push my shit right now. Yeah. I don't know. I was just driving good. I wouldn't think about damaging it.
You regret saying that?
Saying a fact? No, no, that's absolutely true.
You think Hitler was very fucking cool?
Yes.
One of them.
And I'm tired of pretending it's not.
Well,
Okay, well, your generation's on the way out, and Generation Z is coming.
the last
Nah,
150
fuck
years
Hitler.
or
Fuck
more.
Hitler.
They
Fuck
can,
Hitler.
they can do that.
Fuck
They can
Hitler,
also,
guys.
I joke, say that Hitler is very fucking cool. Are you joking, or do you actually think he's very fucking cool?
Bro, there's no way my fucking desktop audio muted. My bad, guys.
About
Yeah, well.
slavery and about the Holocaust. They can have decency, compassion, and humanity about some of the worst things that have happened in the last 150 years or more.
Sound like girls.
They can do that, and they can also. You are joking when you say that Hitler was very fucking cool. Are you joking, or do you actually think he was very fucking cool? The most
He was
genocidal
cool.
monster of the last 150 years.
Yeah, the thing is, my generation, we're just done with the pearl clutching.
Yeah, you
we
might be,
make
but then your generation hasn't gone through what Danny Finkelstein's family went through. So
Yeah.
maybe the pearl clutching has a way to go for families whose family members
Oh my
were
gosh!
murdered.
Yeah, We got all that. We, me mom, like I don't even know who this person is. Why is this person talking to me? This old British guy is saying me mom got killed by Hitler.
Because he doesn't find it funny when you say Hitler's very fucking cool.
I don't care.
He finds
I don't care.
I know you don't care. That's fine. You don't have to care. But he does care.
Does that guy care about America? Does that guy care about me and my country and my family? No.
He cares what you, a prominent conservative in America, has to say about Adolf Hitler. Now, what do you mean by Hitler is very fucking cool? Because I think he's very fucking a monster.
Okay. And that's a clip. I think he's very fucking a monster. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah,
I mean, can we all grow up?
I do.
Can we all grow up?
He murdered 12 million
childish.
people. He murdered 12 million people. What is very fucking cool about that? Tell me.
The edits, it's just cool. The uniforms, the parades, it's cool as a guy. You look at World War II and it's fascinating and it's interesting and it's compelling and it's cool. And, we're just tired of saying these kinds of things. We want to talk like real people and give our honest opinions. And then we literally get an old Jewish guy from England who's going to say, oh, that's not very funny, mate. Me mom. And it's like, shut up. Like, no one is in favor of genocide. So let's just get that out of the way. We're not in favor of a Holocaust or genocide.
Do you think if half your family
had
been wiped out by very fucking cool Hitler, you'd still think he was very fucking cool? Or would you think that actually he was a despicable monster who murdered 12 million people, who targeted people because they were disabled or Jewish or Romani Gypsy or whatever it may be, and that he systematically destroyed people, incinerated them in gas chambers? Do you think that you would find it very fucking cool if your family had been through that? Or do you think you would find it very fucking disgusting? And perhaps moderate the number of times you laugh about it or want to joke about it.
I don't think it's powerful. I think we've been hearing that our entire lives. Okay, the Schindler's List. Let's just be honest. The propaganda is over the top. We have been in America.
What about the Schindler's List? Tell me about the Schindler's List. Well, tell me about the Schindler's List.
I'll tell you about it. We have been browbeaten as a people, as Americans, as Westerners, for our entire lives. And do you know what this has done? It has taken away any sense of pride, any sense of love for our own civilization. We have been made the villain in our own story. We have been made because, well, let's just be clear. It doesn't begin and end with Hitler is a monster. This has been the political narrative, which is why we have thrown open the borders. This is a political narrative, which is why we can't be a conservative society as a whole anymore, why we can't be proud of Europeans, why we can't be proud of being Christian, because they've told us if you're too white and too proud and too Christian, it's going to lead to a Holocaust. And so my generation, our entire lives,
honestly,
it's true. And that's why people like me. That's why I'm popular, because this is bullshit.
Honestly,
yeah, it's a crock. We don't want to hear anymore about me mom and me dad. That's a crock of shit.
No, listen. What you just said is a crock of shit. And you know
true. It's called the open society.
In your gut, you know it is. You weaponize this stuff. You weaponize this stuff for money, but when you say something like what you just said.
I'm banned from banking. I'm banned from banking and credit cards. You know who you're talking to? Yeah, I do it for money. And by the way, how much money you make? Your company's worth $100 million. Your company's worth $100 million. I was banned from Bank of America.
And you shouldn't
I'm banned from processing credit cards.
And you shouldn't have been.
But I am. So don't tell me I'm doing it for money.
Well, ask me my opinion about that. I'll tell you shouldn't have been. Right? I don't agree with that. What happened to you?
Then don't say I'm doing it for money, because you know that full well, and you say it's a grift.
How much money
if I wanted to be a grifter, I'd be like you, and I would go and say,
how much money are you making?
I'm making a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm the #1 live streamer in America, because people agree with me more than they agree with you. We're tired of hearing about slavery and the Holocaust and Jim Crow. We're done hearing about that. You guys overplayed your hand.
I'm not done hearing about that.
Okay, well, your generation's on the way out, and Generation Z is coming up, and we're finished with that. We're ready to take our country back.
I've got three sons.
Not listening to crying minorities anymore.
I've got 3 sons, and they don't share your views about slavery and about the Holocaust. They can have decency and compassion and humanity about some of the worst things that have happened in the last 150 years or more. They can do that, and they can also have
Picked a great
I know Mac Mula. For real? Let me look him up. Y'all know who Tommy G is? Tommy G goes over something like this.
Trump has effectively betrayed the movement.
Feels like a dam has burst in this country where we're actually allowed to talk about them without fear.
How the hell did he get banned on everything for the N-word? He got banned on everything for the N-word. That shit's crazy. I don't want to go on Wikipedia because niggas be bapping on Wikipedia the whole time. Bro, stop doing that, bro, before you drop that shit. Damn, anti-LGBTQ. Fuck they do to bro. They did shit to bro. Yeah, he had to go, folks. He had to go. He was one of them. He was born on this earth for that reason, bro. He had to go. I don't even know if I could watch it.
One of the largest.
Y'all know what this? Y'all fuck with Tommy G? I fuck with Tommy G the whole time, y'all. I ain't gonna fake it. Yeah, it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas on. It's a lot of niggas on Earth like that all the time. Like a lot of niggas on Earth like that, but
Just the
like,
most notorious jails in the United States.
there's not a lot of niggas on Earth that do that shit just openly, willingly do all that shit. Like do that shit like for for a living, damn near.
Criminals like Al Capone, John Wayne. Chicago's Cook County Jail is one of the largest and most notorious jails in the United States. Home to around 6,000 inmates, many of whom are heavily gang affiliated, this is a massive correctional facility that has incarcerated some of Chicago's most infamous criminals like Al Capone, John Wayne Gacy, Larry Hoover, and King Von. Currently behind the barbed wire walls, Cook County sheriffs are battling against a serious and invisible drug epidemic called paper strips. What happens is smugglers take harmless looking items like books, court documents, or family photos, and they soak them with synthetic chemicals ranging from cannabinoids to fentanyl, some of which are lethal and lead to overdose deaths. So today, Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart invites me in to show me how his team of officers fight against this problem. And we even see a raid on a high-security cell block that uncovers drugs and homemade shanks. So join us now, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
All right, folks, I'm sitting at the airport about to board a flight, and I got some time on my hands, and I'm always looking for ways to make a little extra money, and I think you might be too. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Free Cash. So I pop it right open, and first thing I see is Dice Dreams. So I'm going to click through
And game you
Free Cash, and now
substance abuse and covers the top you see on the screen.
this is, thank you so much.